it's your girl Ebony, and I am finally back with another video. I really wanted to come back with another video that really was relevant to fall. I actually made another one and it was totally summer, and it was the end of summer. Well, it is the end of summer. And that's a good thing. I'm excited for fall. Excited for all the like neutrals and everything. So that was one of the things. I kept seeing all these feathers and stuff in the stores, especially during the summer. A lot of the feathers were like neon colored and all sorts of stuff, but I really couldn't find any that were a neutral color that I really liked. So of course I decided to make some, and it's so super simple, so easy to do, like for real, like real easy. But anyway, so these are the earrings. And they're really cool. They're really lightweight. They're not too much. They're not too little. They can be worn with your hair down or up. And you know, you can just find some unique feathers, maybe at the craft store, and just make some of your own. And of course, then you have like your own unique sort of accessory, which is always super nice. So you'll see the video. Again, it is super easy. Anybody could do this, and it doesn't take much to do it as far as like tools that you'll need for it. And that's it. So yeah, so just keep watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. Alright, so simple, really simple way to make your feathered earrings. All you're going to need is a pair of scissors. I don't use my fabric scissors here because we're dealing with glue and all sorts of stuff, so I just use a pair of regular old scissors. I've got a couple of jewelry making tools here. You don't have to use these. You can use regular pliers, but these, since I have them and I make other types of jewelry, this makes it a little bit easier for me. I've got a couple of feathers here. Obviously, if you're making earrings, you might want two. You can make them asymmetrical if you wanted, which is pretty cool. A hot glue gun, and then some cardboard underneath it so it doesn't drip onto my cutting mat. And then I've just got a couple of findings for the earring itself once we've attached this part. And this is just, it's actually a 2-to-1 connector, and you can find these at like Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever you get your crafts and stuff. But this one is to connect. What you're supposed to do is use this part to connect the actual part that goes into your ear, and then you can have things hanging from the bottom. But today we're going to use it a little bit differently and actually attach it to the feather. So then you have this lovely earring that we have over here that I showed you in the pictures earlier. So that is the plan. So let's go ahead and get started. That's all you're going to need. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, and I've already made one of these. So you're just going to take your connector on this side and try to measure the same distance from top to bottom on both of them. So you can see the feathers are a little bit different. I like this one because this type of feather, because it's got a little bit of the down underneath it, so it gives it a little bit more of a rugged look, sort of. But anyway, so I'm just gonna put them right next to one another and try to get this connector at about the same height on this feather. So then they're a little bit more even, a little bit more symmetrical. So then you're just going to flip it over, so I just hold it in place, and I'm just going to cut it right below where this hole is on this back side here. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to cut that right below there using my scissors. I'll just cut right across. And that's how high. You're going to have a few loose feathers that are just going to kind of fall away like so, and that's fine. And then that's how high we're going to add the connector, or how high we're going to put the connector. And then you're just going to flip it over and throw some hot glue on the back. So that's going to be the next step. Now all you have to do, we're just going to take this lovely hot glue gun and just add a drop, and as little as you can, because you don't want it just all over the place. You're just going to add 1 drop of glue to the very back of that connector, trying your hardest not to get it all over the place. And with hot glue, I know it's a little bit difficult, but it's also easier to remove with hot glue. You can use other types of glue, but this one just seemed to work out best for this project. Try not to get it in the hole up at the top because we will be adding stuff to that. And then you're just going to wait a couple seconds, kind of take the feather, move the down part of it down if you have that, or just kind of like getting the feather shaped. And then you're just going to take that and try to get it in the center of the connector and push it down into the glue. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, and you're just going to groom the sides of it down a little bit. There we go. So super easy. You're just going to let that dry. And obviously it cools off, so that's going to dry. And then we're just going to add our jewelry findings to it, and then you're almost done. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and add my jump ring. I'm just going to use my little tools here, and then we're going to connect the little hook here to the jump ring. So this will go in between. You just connect those three together, and then adding the jump ring just gives it a little bit more place, so when it's on your ear and it moves around a little bit more and it's not so stiff. So that definitely helps. So we'll connect those three together and then you're all set. Thanks so much for watching.